Jonathan Harker's journal.
Lucy Westenra's.
Mina Murray's
Diary.
Testament of Abraham Van Helsing.
His red eyes again.
His bountiful wine press.
No reflection in the mirror.
Crumbled into dust.
Red eyes gasping for air.
Licked her lips.
Full of hellfire.
Lichen.
To live for
Animal.
centuries.
Livid white.
He's grown young.
Face.
Again.
Swallow the blood.
Could smell.
Swallow the blood.
The blood. Smell the
Blood.
blood.
Swallow the
Blood.
blood.
Infected blood.
For the blood is the life.
Jonathan Harker's journal left London today for Transylvania, in the midst of the Carpathian Mountains, one of the wildest and least known portions of Europe. I cannot locate Castle Dracula on any map, but the Count's instructions are crystalline clear. And though I am too loath to leave my beloved Mina, the money this venture will provide will make a name for me in the firm and assure a future. Tell me you understand.
I understand.
You sound hesitant.
I'm afraid.
You shouldn't be.
You can't tell me how I feel.
It's quite a lot of money.
So that's what you care about?
You know that isn't true, but we do need it.
I want to come with you.
The Count wishes me to go alone.
Who is he, this Count?
Mr. Hawkins didn't say much about him. Some foreign aristocrat, richer than God, lives in the middle of nowhere, in the mountains, I think.
Let Mr. Hawkins send someone else to sell Count what's-his-name, his precious house in London.
There is no one else, not since Renfield lost his mind, poor fellow. He's in AIDS asylum, you know. Did you know he eats flies, I hear? Or spiders, perhaps because the spiders eat the flies. Who can understand the mind of a lunatic? Poor Renfield.
You're changing the subject. Dodging, evading.
I'm the best, Mina. This Count wants the best. Don't you have faith in me?
I have it now.
Then show me. Smile. I have always wanted to travel.
And you think I'm holding you back?
I didn't say that.
You didn't have to, Jonathan, please.
We'll tour all of Europe in the spring when we can afford it. Together, just you and I promise. Mr. Hawkins has sworn to make me a partner if the Count is pleased with my work.
I don't care about that. Not about any of it. I want you to stay with me. I want us to be married.
We will be, as soon as I return.
I dreamed last night.
Not again.
It isn't as if I can help it.
I've dreamt of this, the opportunity, the woods, the wilds, for years.
I won't hold you back.
Don't be unhappy. Smile, I said.
Poor Mr. Renfield, lost in the darkness of insanity, just another world.
He isn't lost. Well, his mind, I suppose. But physically, he came back.
Another world, an underworld. What happened to him out there in the wilds of Transylvania?
Go to Lucy.
She doesn't need to behave this way.
She needs you.
Promise me that you'll write me.
Every day.
And you'll come back to me?
Of course.
And that we'll be together forever.
I swear it. I love you, Mina. Go to your friend.
Goodbye, Jonathan.
Flynn Darker, welcome to the Carpathians. I am anxiously expecting you. At 3 tomorrow, coach will start with Vina in a place that is kept for you. At the Borgo Pass, my carriage will reach you and bring you to me. I trust that your journey from London has been a happy one. May you enjoy your stay in my beautiful land. Welcome to my house. Enter freely and of your own will.
Count Dracula?
I am Dracula. I bid you welcome, Mr. Harker, to my house. Enter freely, go safely, and leave some of the happiness you bring. Come in, and that there is chill. You must need eaten bliss.
Thank you.
R.M. Rifle. Age 30. Sanguine temperament. Great physical strength.
Great physical strength.
Worthy excitable. Years of blood. Difference.
What the hell does that mean?
It means good chap. That means that you can believe you can extend your own life, but to make lives type of creatures.
Is that so crazy? It makes sense to me. You will understand, my friend, even you. I promise. His
Flies
promise.
will surrender.
The flies?
They
Yes.
have gone.
All of them.
Spiders ate the flies, didn't they?
Of course they did. Poor puny things.
And now the spiders. Yes, the sparrow.
It is nothing. It is all simple blackness. A whole great lot of nothing.
That is not always true, is it, Mr. Renfield?
I don't want to talk to you. You don't count right now. The master is at hand.
Your master commands you.
It's in the blood, you see.
The blood.
So very much blood.
Where does the blood come from, Mr. Renfield?
So red, like the beast, like his eyes. Red, red, and red, ahead and dead, undead.
Undead. Who is he, Mr. Renfield?
He is the master of all life.
You have said that, and
I'm here to do your bidding, master. I'm your slave and you reward me, for I'm all faithful. I've worshipped you long and far off. I shall be patient, master. It is coming.
It is coming. Mina Murray's diary. Lucy's private storms mirror the actual storms that build throughout the day. They explode around us each afternoon, just before dusk. Terrible gale-force winds and thunder and lightning, they excite the poor dear. And I find it increasingly difficult to...
Mina, look!
Subdue her. Last night she woke up screaming. The night before she began to sleepwalk, and again, just as she did when we were little children. I follow her to the cliffs,
His red eyes again.
just in time to prevent her from going over the edge.
They are just the same.
Who are you talking about? There's no one there.
Not yet.
It's time to go home.
Not yet.
It's so hot out here.
I like it.
Nothing's moving. There's no air. How can you breathe?
There, the crash of the waves, that moment far below us, it holds me.
Lucy, do you ever... Never mind.
No, what were you about to say?
It's so hot.
Oh, tell me.
Why didn't we ever leave this place?
Dear old Whitby,
Dear old Whitby. Boring, vile little Whitby.
we grew up here. We were blissful babies here.
We could have gone. We could have left when we were old enough.
That's just Jonathan talking.
Perhaps.
I like it here. I hate it here.
Which is it?
Neither, both. I would love to destroy everything I can see, crush it under my heel, and start all over again.
It's time to come inside now, dear.
Just a few more minutes, please. I'd like to watch the sunset. You miss Jonathan, don't you?
It's been more than a month, and he hasn't
written? Not even once.
Don't be cruel, Lucy.
Jonathan is one of them now. He's been kissed.
Stop it. That's all nonsense.
Yes, kissed. The bitterest, the sweetest of kisses. Can't you see him, Mina? Think. Think very hard, and you can.
Stop it, I said.
Jonathan is one of them now.
I don't understand anything you're saying.
He isn't coming back. He's one of them now.
I'll have to send for Dr. Van Helsing, won't I? You aren't well.
Look at me. Look at me. I am as healthy as you are, maybe even more so. He is coming, and he's almost here.
Mina Murray's journal. I fear for Lucy, and for Jonathan too. Of course, for we've heard nothing, but I fear. I fear for myself as well. I'm not in control, and the drinks continue, and they keep growing worse. White faces, chiming bells, chiming voices, singing sweet songs, but with oh such foul words. Green water,
Sinking
deeper
and deeper.
White faces,
drowning,
yes, drowning, and loving it. I can say no more. I don't understand myself right now. Dr. Van Helsing, Lucy seeks him out, I fear.
Contamination.
Terrible word, but yes, I think she wants to open herself to the darkness inside her, and I fear very much that it will end up consuming her.
You can also fear it will consume you as well.
Yes. I must leave immediately for Budapest.
You can trust me, you know.
I finally received word from Jonathan, and I want you to promise that you'll look after Lucy in my absence.
I will do my best, but Mina, you must not fear. Whatever darkness looks inside Lucy's mind, it is her will. You must believe.
Abraham,
I'm sorry, I forgot myself.
Jonathan and I are to be married, do you hear me?
I hear you.
The good sisters at the convent has written on Jonathan's behalf, and she says he is suffering from a terrible brain fever. I'm gonna nurse him back to health.
I never meant to hurt you. You must know this.
Abraham, Abe, I know I really do, but things can never be the way they were.
You've changed.
Yes.
I have not.
Look, I didn't ask you to break off your engagement to Lucy, so why should you blame me?
You've said all of this.
Perhaps you should listen to me. I loved you once, but I'm different now. My life is with Jonathan. I'm different now. You must let me go, please.
Doctor, I didn't know you would accompany me.
I suppose it is pointless, Mr. Renfield, for me to ask
How I escaped myself?
how you escaped yourself.
Yes, it is.
I am Miss Murray. You must be Mr. Renfield. I've heard your name before.
And you are the pretty woman my master covets.
Renfield!
Fine, doctor. What have you told this man about me?
Oh, you needn't worry, my dear. He is not my master. My master is newly arrived in this country. He knows you, pretty lady, and he will have you.
That is enough, Renfield.
He will have your friend, and then he will have you, and you will be his for all eternity.
Mr. Renfield, you must not speak to me in such a way. It isn't polite.
Get out of here, out of this madhouse, out of this mad country.
I'm leaving this night, but How did you...
You must go far, far away. Oh, my dear, my beautiful dearie dear. I pray to God I may never see your sweet face again.
Mina, please,
I am loyal to you, master. I told them nothing, nothing. I worshipped you long and afar off, and now that you are near, you will give me what you promised. You will give me what you promised.
The Testament of Abraham Van Helsing. When we look back on these records I have collected, and that Miss Mrs. Harker, has typed into a single document all the journals, the diaries, the letters, the news clippings, will all seem unbelievable, I am certain. A nightmare we commonly share, but facts are facts. And though Mina, Mrs. Harker, will be deeply unhappy when she looks back once more and read the entire record, my testament included, it would be for the best. Last time I saw Miss Lucy, she was pale and wan, as the life has been drained out of her, which we know now that is true.
You needn't stare at me so, Doctor dear. I can feel your eyes boring into the back of my head, hot like embers.
I thought I prescribed bed rest for you.
I didn't feel like resting.
You're not well.
I wish everyone would stop saying that. I feel fine. Besides, our new neighbor wants entertaining, and entertain him we shall. Oh, Abe. Oh, darling Abe, you needn't look so grim.
You're far too pale.
The presence of the Count will cheer me up. You'll see.
Count? Count of what?
Don't be jealous. We're no longer engaged, if you recall. Abe, I'm not trying to be cruel for once. I promise you, it's true. You must remember you are my doctor and my friend, and that is all.
Count of what?
You're impossible. He's from somewhere far away, incredibly foreign. Romania or Hungary, someplace with lots of syllables and consonants all running together. He was the one left alive on that ship, the Demeter. You read about it. You must have. When it crashed on the beach the other night.
Strange business. Strangers